Welcome to my channel, guys. Samantha here, and today we are going to be talking about top 5 creepy slash scariest moments that happened in my life. Now, I'm going to say this is true stories. These are not like creepypastas or any of those like scary videos that fake Lance 210. So basically, there's like five things I'm pretty sure that happened that was scary in my life, or creepy at least to me. Some of these that you might think are actually like too like, I don't know, fake. But trust me, this has actually happened to me, and it was something that I never thought would actually happen. So, number one is had to be when I was 7 years old. When I was 7, I was actually playing some Black Ops 1, and what I realized was on the case of Black Ops 1, there was First Strike DLC that I could download for free. Now, I never saw it before, and me and my brother weren't into like looking around on the case because we just thought it was normal at first. But as I was going to download this new DLC, I got a knock on the door. Now keep this in mind that my family were left at the time, and they were actually at a store while my grandma was taking a shower. So this will tell you guys later on why I said this. So as I went to go check who was at the door, I didn't check the door or like the blind. Well, I didn't check the blind. But as I went to do like a tiny peek because I remember my mom telling me stranger danger and that don't open doors for any strangers, of course, which I never did before, and I'm glad I didn't. So basically what happened was, as I checked the tiny peek, there was actually 3 men in black suit, 2 white and 1 black. Now of course I don't know why, and I don't know why there was men in black style at my door, but of course nothing really happened yet. And I was just wondering why they were at my house. One of them actually peeked at me. Like, one guy was actually smiling and looked at me. Now, I closed the blind so quickly. I was so scared that, oh god, he saw me somehow. And I waited for a few minutes. Nothing happened. And that was a scary because I don't know if they were in my house or anything like that. I thought they were like somewhere around my house looking around for another way to get in. After for like a few minutes after, I decided to look at the blinds again, and they were gone. But they weren't exactly gone. They were walking away from my house. And well, I never saw them after that. I never saw them ever again after that event. Now after I deleted basically the first Strike DLC from Black Ops 1 because I thought that I lured him with it, and then like 2-3 years later I downloaded the game with DLC finally. Yeah, I know, it was weird to me. But the thing is that after my grandma finally got out of the shower after like an hour or two, basically what happened was she actually heard the knock. Like she heard who was knocking from all of that. Now I thought to me that was strange because usually I wouldn't hear it through the shower because it was very loud when you actually use it. But I heard no one. I didn't see anyone I didn't hear anyone at the door, and we just lived on with our life. Like nothing happened. Number 2 is it's actually from high school, and I'm in high school right now. Basically, there's this girl named, we're going to make it secret, this name is Samantha. So Samantha was a girl who wouldn't really show up at school with the first and second week of school. Like, I don't know why though. So I understand if you don't like school, but Jesus, you don't have to just skip all throughout the whole entire week of school. But then I understand why she was not going to school. It was because she was going to a hospital. I don't know for what reason, probably because either her grandmother or I don't know, someone is sick in her family, or maybe she was sick that I don't know of. So I just, I did whatever. We were just doing whatever we can. I quickly became a little bit friends with her because we were actually doing group projects, and well, we had to talk to each other and stuff. After we were all noticing that Samantha wasn't really showing up that much, my teacher was expecting that she would go to summer school, and well, if you don't go to school, too much. Like if you don't go to school like 10 times or 12, yeah, you are gonna go to summer school basically to make up your education. But then after Christmas break came along and it ended, I never saw her. Like I never saw her at all. Now, of course, there could be like an explanation of why. Maybe she could have moved out, like, of the schools like that. Maybe she didn't like it. But that's the creepy part. Like, her name was still on the attendance, and I was wondering why. Because it doesn't take that long for you to take out a person's name out of the attendance. Like, at least like a week. But this happened 2 to 3 weeks after Christmas break, and her name was still there. I asked my friends of where's Samantha, and they said I don't know. I still to this day don't know where Samantha is out there, and I hope she's okay. The third one is gonna be a little bit of a funny one to me, but it was pretty scary when I was little. So, curtains, I hate them so much. Not curtains like on your windows like that, I mean like in showers, and oh my god, they scare me. So, but whenever I would go to the shower, my mom would always open up the window so the wind could come in like that. But that would always bring in spiders, so I did not, let it stay open. I actually closed it. But there's not going to be a spider in this story, don't worry. So, basically what happened was, I would always close it, and one time when I thought it was like a ghost in my house, it was because it was open. So that's why I didn't really get creeped out at all at that time. But this one time was in my grandma's bathroom, and this one is pretty scary to me. To this day, I'm pretty sure. So basically, when I went to go use the bathroom, I was just doing my normal thing, and when I went to get out, I heard a shuffling in the bathtub. And I was by myself, because everyone went to go to a mall, while I stayed home. Now, I was creeped out by this, because I didn't know who was in the showers like that. No one was taking a shower at all, because no one was in the house. I was by myself at the time. I was like 11 or 12, so I didn't do anything at that time. I was just playing games. And I went to check the bathtub. Nothing. Nothing was there. Now keep this in mind, there's no windows in my grandma's bathroom. None. So basically, it just moves by itself. And that's the scary part to me, because I don't know if there's like someone playing a prank on me or anything like that. Or maybe there's like a paranormal activity. After like a few months later, we moved out. And that's gonna be like my number 4 now. So for number 4, it's gonna be the house that I just said that I moved out of. And this house was the nope house. As in, this is the house that you do not want to live in at any cause. And here's why. So when I went to, basically, we moved into this house when I was 9. And this house, of course, I liked it. It was pretty bigger than the house that we lived in. And the house we lived in was an apartment. So when we finally moved to this house, me, my sister, and of course my brother was happy that we finally moved out of that cramped house. We lived there for like 9 years, basically. But the thing is though, after we moved into this house, I had an eerie feeling that this was not going to be a good time. Like at all. So when I went to, check out everything was okay. Nothing was going out of its like paranormal. Nothing was like basically haunting me or anything like that. And this is when it happened 5 months later. And I hated this house ever since. So when I went to go and use the bathroom, I kept hearing from my family that make sure you turn on the sink before you go and sleep, because apparently cockroaches will crawl through the sink for some reason. I don't know. I never believed them, of course, because that sounds ridiculous to me. But then, a week later, it happened. It finally happened to me. So when I went to go and brush my teeth, you know, just doing my normal stuff, well, I heard something crawling in the sink. And I thought that it was just the sink just like doing its random noise for some reason. But then I saw a cockroach came out of it. I was so scared that this happened. I was not ready for a freaking cockroach to just come out of nowhere. So when that happened, I told my mom, and they said that they're going to get an exterminator to go and fix this. They came, but they were still there. They didn't really do a good job to me, in my opinion. Basically, the cockroaches survived somehow. They did not get exterminated as they were supposed to. And that was when we moved out, basically. And then the final one. This is like one of the scariest things that happened to, the scariest out of all of them, in my opinion. So, of course, this happened to me like every time, and I don't know why. It still happens to me to this day, for some reason. So basically, I was just doing my normal thing, and this was the first time I ever experienced it, and this was with my brother. Me and my brother were both playing Modern Warfare 3 Infected in Terminal, and well, nothing happened like that until when he finally went to go use the bathroom. It happened. The door knocked, and I went to go check who it is, but of course I checked through the blinds. Nothing was there. I checked outside. No one was there. And I thought to myself that probably like pranksters out there, like ding dong ditching or whatever. But this happened like for so long. I would always think that there's someone out there knocking on my door for no reason. And there was just one time when I went to go and, well, eat something. And I was by myself, of course. I'm like always by myself in these stores for some reason. So when I went to go and eat, I heard a knock on the door. And, well, I'm afraid that if I open this door, I'll see like a Jehovah's Witness, or I don't know, a business guy, the Men in Black again. But it wasn't them. But I don't hate Jehovah's Witnesses, it's just that I just don't want to meet them sometimes. So basically what happened was I checked into the blinds, nothing again. No one was there again. Of course, I remember the time when this happened, and I did not want to remember this time. And this happened long ago. And as I said, I was playing Modern Warfare 3, which came out like 3 or 4 years ago. I think so. So when it happened again, I was afraid. And then I went to go and eat again, just saying that maybe I'm just losing my mind and I should just stay and try to eat. I got another knock. I checked outside. No one. Then I went to go and look around. Maybe I want to see who the hell is knocking at my door at this time. It was like 7 at night. Then after that, I went outside. I saw no one. I didn't hear any noise at all. No shuffling, no giggles, nothing. Just wind. Now, of course, I'm getting pretty creeped out at this point. Like, I don't know who's knocking on my door at this point. Could be a ghost. And then I went to go and sleep. I'm like, I can eat tomorrow. I'm not having it today. I heard a knock. Again. Now I'm really creeped out. I checked out my window of my room. No one. I'm not joking here. I'm not here to scare any of you guys, but this is literally something that I have never thought would happen in my life. Now, I went to go outside again, and again, nothing. No one is there. Now, at this point, horrified because I have no idea who the hell is knocking at my door. So then what happened was, I just ignored who was outside. And now I just didn't want to go to sleep anymore, so I decided to just play some World War II. And I didn't hear a knock anymore. And I was hoping for another knock, just so I could just catch someone out there. I even did this. I even waited for them to knock. They knocked. I opened the door as fast as I could. And it was my parents. Now they said to me, and I'm pretty sure they don't remember, like, why you look so scared? And I know that I was not losing my mind. I know dang well that someone out there was knocking. And they weren't doing a prank on me because their car was not there. My parents' car were not there. So then I asked them, were you guys knocking at our house? They said no, remember we had to take your sister to dance. I was horrified. I did not know what to do. So then I'm like, and they were like, what do you mean? And I said, forget it. Probably my imagination. And I just went on my day. Nothing else happened at all about the knocking. Thank God. And to this day, I'm still waiting for that knock at my door, just to find that it was nothing at my door. Yeah. But that's all the stories that I have. Now, I have plenty more of these paranormal activities, but I think I should just end it here. Later on, I might make a part 2 to this, I don't know. But we'll see later on. And another thing before I actually end this, I am going to make another montage somehow with Fortnite. Especially with this clip that you're looking at right now as for your entertainment. And I had a project that I was going to do for you guys, but I feel like I should cancel it and I don't think I should show it to the audience. So that's something you guys are going to be hearing. And if I don't make it out when you guys watch this video, just know that I'm not here anymore. I'm probably dead. But that's all I have to say. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.